It's your girl, Mickiee Moscoto.
Listen, everyone is very excited about the interview.
Okay.
They're very disappointed about your choice of clothing today because they can't appreciate it. There it is. There it is. We got the exclusive. We got the exclusive. That's what they were waiting on. That's what they were waiting on. So tell us about the ink. What was the first jump on?
My first tattoos, you would be so surprised. It was these two little names right here were my first tattoos.
Wow.
Tammy and Kevin, my mom and my stepdad. Shout out to them. I love them very much. And then after them, I believe I started my left arm sleeve. And then after that, it was crazy.
Now, do you do something like wherever you go somewhere, you like to get a tattoo, or do you have a ritual? Or?
No, all of my tattoos were actually in Western New York. I got them all in Buffalo. If I'm not mistaken, actually, it wasn't even in Buffalo. It was in Tonawanda. Most of my art is from Tiara Gordon. When I got my art from her, she was at American Scanner. If I'm not mistaken, she's located in La Cornard. She did all of my art, and her and Otis Arterberry, I believe his last name is, they did most of my art, and I've only been getting tattoos for like 3 years now.
So now you got some beautiful portraits.
Thank you.
Yeah, so let's talk about the neck here. What do we got going on here?
It's a diamond with 2 guns and the word boss.
Wow.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it's 3 sessions. I got the outline of the diamond, then the color of the diamonds and the outline of the guns, and then the color of the guns and the word boss. So that's 3 sessions.
Wow. I mean, that is hardcore.
Thank you. It's not finished yet, actually.
What?
I think I have 2 or 3 more sessions left before that piece is done.
Can you live without it being done? I mean, do you have to go back in there and get that done?
No, I have to go back in.
It's got to be done.
If it was up to me, I would be completely covered by now, and that's just me.
So you just an inkaholic?
I'm an inkaholic.
She's an inkaholic.
I'm addicted. Shout out to my mother, Tammy Stewart. She has me addicted.
Wow.
My mother has, if I'm not mistaken, my mother has like 87 hours on her back alone. Mind you, she has her arm, her chest. My mother is an inkaholic, so I was raised around it. I went to my mother's tattoos appointments, and I've seen the way she's reacted to the pain, and it's not really painful. You know, it's more of a, it's either you like it or you don't. And if you like tattoos, then you will get addicted. If you don't, then you know it's not for you.
Right.
And it's more for me. When I get in the tattoo chair, it's more of a relief for me.
Yeah, it's an escape.
It's an escape, exactly.
Yeah. Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. So curious about the hands. What do you got going on in the hands?
Stay true.
Yeah. Got it.
And then love life.
Wow. Was this all one sitting?
Yes, this was all one sitting. And if there's anything I can say, if there's no tattoo in this world that's painful, I promise you the knuckles are the worst pain in the world.
What part of the knuckle? Which one?
Both.
Both. The finger.
Both.
The finger, basically.
And by that, I have my fingers done on the side.
Hold that.
And
what's that say?
This one says be quiet.
That's it.
This one says no morals. This one is a mustache. And this one is a bullet. Finger tattoos are the absolute worst. And mind you, I have my neck, my chest, my stomach, my legs, my arms covered, and the hands are the worst pain in the world. Absolutely.
On the waistlines. Now that is so royal. Now first of all, that design, where did that design come from?
The crown design came from my clothing line. I have a clothing line. It's called Crown Me Apparel, so that's where the crown came from. You can't really see around the crown design, but there's 2 roses. That's another thing that I absolutely love flowers. But roses just kind of fit that royalty kind of vibe. You can visit Crown Me Apparel at crownmeapparel.bigcartel.com.
Alright, so back to Crown Me Apparel. Where can they find it?
At www.crownmeapparel.bigcartel.com.
You got a lady boss here.
Facts.
Right? The late great Marilyn Monroe.
Exactly.
Now you went with a very interesting kind of angle with it. Was it intentional or was it?
Actually, that wasn't an angle that I chose. That was more of an angle that the artist chose. And that's something that I appreciate because you know what, that's something that a lot of photographers and even people that I do interviews with point out, that it's a different angle than what they seen in previous
tattoos.
Yeah, exactly. So that's something that I have to give to the photographers.
So you didn't, I mean, but when it was first done, was it something that you were kind of concerned about? Like,
no, not at all.
No, you just trust your artist.
I told him what I wanted and he made it come alive, and that's something that I have to give credit to him for. He's at Born and Raised Tattoos. His name is Mickiee Moscoto. He did my my whole leg piece. It's still not finished to this day, but at the end of the day, it still looks complete because he did an amazing job. So I basically told him, I was like, you know what, I want a Marilyn Monroe leg piece, and you have the ability to do whatever you want to do. He did 2 portraits and he did 2 quotes, and it came out amazing, and I loved it. Still to this day, even though it's not complete, I still love it. So yeah.
So tell me one more thing. What tattoo do you think drives the fellas wild? Like, which one have they shared with you? They said it's their favorite online.
Their favorite so far?
Online, yeah.
You would have to come down. I would have to say my Medusa.
Whoa!
My Medusa and my Illuminati sign are the guy's favorites.
It's hardcore, and the color's crazy.
Yeah, and this is not finished yet either. None of my tattoos
Hold that. I'm gonna get a picture. Go ahead.
None of my tattoos are finished yet. The Illuminati nor the Medusa. The Medusa is only 1 session in. That's only 1 session. It's not finished yet. So once it has color, it will be amazing. But yeah, those are my so far those are my fan favorites. Shout out to everybody who's supporting and looking out for Ink International Magazine. It's your girl Mickiee Moscoto. Thank you for everybody.